Boom. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ayo, input output. So I wanna break down. I got a message. Got a download for you guys, and I wanna break down how the laws work down here in this third dimensional world. See, the rules and conditions, if that's how they say it, only apply to you if you're operating on their astrological or astral compass, which is their calendar. If you are operating on their calendar and you follow their astral cycle, you have to obey their rules and their concepts of reality, because you are using their system to navigate your light. See, now, we are all born with our own astral calendar, but we're forced to use the natural calendar to go about our everyday lives because we've been programmed. Give me a minute. Boom. So we've been programmed to follow their astral calendar. And not yours. You see, now, everyone has their own astral calendar, and that's the snapshot of the sky, the time you were born, and how that rotates, and whenever your sun hits, that's your year. Or you don't have to, you don't even, and the thing is, let me just say, and the thing is, so you don't get confused, you don't have to have any sort of physical representation of it, or an app. You don't have to go online or anything like that to get access to these things. You just have to trust your inner compass, your feelings, your emotions, your reacting when not to react, because it's already built inside you, because it's you. You see what I'm saying? And once you understand it fully, like the way I'm describing it to you, you don't even have to, how do I say, celebrate your birthday or anything like this anymore, because you already made it. You're here. So you don't have to keep track of any of that shit. Only thing you have to do now is figure out how to transform your consciousness into a bigger consciousness, so you can get a different, basically a different body, because we live in a mathematical system. It's a mathematical system, and there's multiple realities existing inside this reality. So you can change your body, and by doing this is by figuring out how to work this, and by figuring out how to work this to actually make the transition is what they call Christ consciousness, or highest level, is basically you turning into a light, a star, whatever you want to call it. You're turning into a star, literally, because you are a star. So ain't nobody more special than anybody. We're all just a part of the same process. But in the process of this process, there's people that's actually, well, there's fallen stars. That's what you want to say. Fallen stars who can no longer actually, what is it, ascend or descend, or ascend, go up. They can't leave this realm, aka what they call Lucifer. And these faces are all around you. Like, fallen stars are people like people like Elon Musk, people like Jeff Bezos, people like just the people with the money. You see, the people with the money are the people who push an illusion. So the people with the big money are fallen stars, because they're the one pushing the illusion. Anyone with a lot of money, anyone chasing money, is a fallen star. So don't let them fool you, because just the fact that they're actually going after money shows that they're pushing an illusion. So the guy without, that's the guy you should listen to. Boom. So give me a minute. Don't want to trigger anyone, you know what I'm saying? I'm on right now. Gotta be careful what I say. See what I'm saying? These agents out here. Keep running into them, bro. Right now, anyone could be an agent. Like literally, anyone could be an agent. Because it's a war. Right now, it's an actual, what they call a spiritual war, an electronical war, frequency war, a fourth-dimensional war, a 5D, 4D, 3D war, which is blocking the fifth dimension, which is feeling, stopping the thought, the information, fourth dimension, from coming into the 3D world to wake you up to get to these higher dimensions. So it's a war on that. So, like, people will literally come up to you and shoot your ass like John Lennon, bro. Like, people will come up to you and just shoot you, like, boom. So you gotta be careful what you say and when you say it around who, because they actually are running out. They're literally running out of time. You don't know. Give me another break. You don't want to be street fighting out here, bro. You pull up like street fighters, because these Jews and these Masons will fucking kill your ass because you're fucking breaking their systems. You know what I'm saying? They will literally pull up on you and kick you in the fucking mouth for doing what I'm doing. So yeah. So that's how that's how they keep you in prison if you follow their astral calendar. Fuck that shit, bro. See, there is a path. There is a clear cut path to the fifth dimension. And at the same time, look at homeboy, they're busting down one of those what do you call it? Pinecone. I'ma chill here with homeboy, boy. I don't know if you can see him. There's a squirrel right there in the tree. I'm gonna chill right here with him, bro. He eating pine cones. I'm actually gonna watch him. How does he eat it? Cause pine cone, pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? Third eye. I'm actually gonna eat some. Bro. I see him. He's pulling off the outer layer of it. He's so fucking dope. See, each one teach one. He's teaching me, bro. Especially in times like these where there's no fucking like no real food in the supermarket. I'm literally gonna follow this squirrel. I'm gonna eat it, because you're never too aware or never too old or never too big to learn something. You see what I'm saying? Even the smallest creatures teach you some shit, bro. Especially in times like this. I don't know. He's not even budging, but he's looking at me, bro. Watch and learn. Let me teach. You reach, I teach. Vamos glad. Yeah, man. This is so cool. But yeah, those guys you see are actually fallen stars. Like all those rich people pushing these things, talking about going to space and all that shit. Ain't no going to space, bro. All that shit's plasma up there. All that shit's like liquid. This baby's pointing at something. Yo, this baby has look. This baby is pointing. The baby was pointing at something just now. I could feel something. This baby was like coming right over there. And the baby looked at me and started to point, like, look over there. But I don't know what it is. Probably an angel or some shit. Maybe it's probably a distraction from this beautiful squirrel. Oh, even the squirrel's looking now. Yeah. But yeah, they are fallen. Those are fallen stars. You don't want to be fucking with these people. I'm just waiting to see what he's gonna do with it. And what I could say too is, you actually gotta watch out for people that actually rush you to do things. Like anybody that's constantly rushing you or pushing you to do something or in your head to do something, they're agents. They're a part of the illusion because they want you constantly in motion so you can never actually find inner peace to figure out what's actually going on. Really valuable information.
Focus.
Look at him over there. Did he eat everything off of it and then drop this? I never got to see, buddy. Oh man. Yeah, that's some cool shit, bro. So I learned from a squirrel, as you can see in real time. That's some cool shit, bro. But yeah, stop following their astral calendar. You could use their calendar, but take away their meanings from it. You know what I'm saying? And put your meaning on top of it. So let's say you use their calendar now, because you don't have to completely throw away the foundation. The foundation is already there. But you can actually take the foundation and shift the foundation and put your things on there in order. And what you do now, what you do when you do this now, is actually you separate yourself and you become your own mind. You create your own identity. You can now name yourself as anyone you want to be based off of your energy. Like my energy is Christ. I am a carnation of Christ, but that's one of their creation. You see what I'm saying? They created that as a word. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't want to be a part of that system because that system holds too much negativity, too much blood. So if you hold on to anything from that system, it's going to actually lower you down as well. So you don't want to actually have any entanglement with these systems. You want to actually create your own system that works without forcing it onto anyone, so you could be in harmony and create your own identity and live in your own world. Quite cool shit. Yep. So at this point, you already know what the silence is about, like the break in between. You already know. You don't want no street fighters, bro. No street fighters out here. So you literally create your own identity, which is what I did, aka I-O, you know what I'm saying? Input, output, A-N-T-O-N-I-O, Neo. I ain't using Neo because Neo is theirs. I am just I-O, 1 and 0, bro. I-O, input, output. And now what I'm doing is I'm building a mind and a reality around it. And in my reality, my superpower is controlling the external from the internal. Like moving matter. That's literally what I do. I move matter, I shape matter. Because of my energy, it's my connection to our physical sun while I'm here. So, well, our star, which is actually liquid, is like water. Our star, our plug, if you want to call it that. My connection with it is what they call Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He has direct connection to his Father. That's literally my ability. And my astral chart's all sevens. That's why they say Christ is the seventh number. You know? So my connection to all this is my superpower is controlling the external world from within. So I don't need physical material things. They just come to me so I can sustain life, because my purpose here is to change life. So I don't have to try to get anything, because me trying is basically me disrespecting myself, which is the sun, saying that I'm not good enough. Me saying I'm not good enough is me bending in myself on myself and destroying myself. And that's not how it works for me. So my superpower is actually controlling everything from the inside out. And if I do my job, as long as I do my job correctly, everything will go smoothly. You see what I'm saying? No distraction. My inner compass. I use my inner compass because I am the sun and everything circles me. And as long as I keep these energies in tune, as long as I keep Mercury, all those planets, Mars, all these planets in tune and in harmony, and I make sure none of these planets are out of tune or none of them are resonating too high, I could literally shapeshift the world and bend it to be how I want it to be. And that's my ability. See what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I'm any better than you, because this is a physical form. Trust me, we can leave this physical form and fly around in the space that you see above at night. So it doesn't mean I'm any better than you. This is all just to teach you to be good, because if you're good, you can create a light body and you could ascend this dimension and you could join everyone in the fifth dimension. People like Bob Marley, they're already up there. It's what you call heaven. It's the fifth dimension. They're like, the ancestors are there, you know what I'm saying? You fly around, you come down through people like me, vessels, and spread message. But at the same time, it's cool. It's really cool. But I have a really important role in this life. Like, my role is to make sure none of this shit gets out of control. Because the minute my planets start fucking acting up and going crazy, the environment starts acting up and start going motherfucking crazy, and all that shit get out of hand, that's literally the pandemic and all this shit, that's literally the outcome of you letting your planets go loose without controlling them, without controlling the internal world. If you don't control that shit, the reality will look like this. And if you can't handle that job, like if you can't handle that job in your next life, don't pick it, bro. Don't choose to come back down here, bro. But you have to. But you see, you have to understand why all this is happening, and you have to understand why you are here. Give me another one. I don't want to start no street fighter out here, bro. You already know. Next thing you know, it's some street fighter shit kick off out here, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so when you release your planets, right? When you release your planet and you let them go wild, my God, like the whole world will fucking go crazy. This is for the chosen ones now. See, the reason we incarnate and come back here, matter of fact, I'm gonna go back this way, bro. I'm running into more and more people, bro. You're going to reincarnate. Once you reincarnate, if you're aware and you're here and you could understand what I'm saying, the reason you incarnate is because you're here to fix this shit again, and then we bounce. We bounce, bro. This shit's too fucking cool. You can't make this shit up. You literally can't make this shit up. Hello. There we go with that word again. So, I have something for you guys as well. Like another message. Have another message for you guys. See, literally, let me tell you something that's so cool about me. Me literally being out here right now, I'm literally watching the whole thing work. Like the whole thing is working, right? The astral, the rolling of the sun, the bending of the light, the transition, the movements. I understand all of it. I know why it's happening because I'm controlling it in here. I'm controlling it. You can control it too. And I could see the changes, like I could see the light bending the people's face, the changes of the face, and based off of the inner conditions and the inner compass and the shifting and the controlling of these planets, I could see it in the reflections of these people's faces, because these people are just a reflection of me. So I could see how their personalities are changing, because I am controlling the planetary bodies on the inside, and whatever planets they are. And because here's how you identify a person as a planet. When you come across them, right, a feeling will resonate, a frequency will resonate, and based off of that frequency that resonates, it's a planet. And by taming that resonation, you tame them, and when you tame them, their expression and their mood will change if you know how to tame them internally. Because as inside, so outside. Because it's a world, it's an astral world, it's the whole body that we exist in. And we're all a part of the same body. So if you control your body, you control theirs, and you tame their moods. It's a compass. Yeah. So, very high information. Another one. Some cool shit going on, bruh. Hey. So, that's how it works. So now, this guy's on my train of thought. Boom. So when you do stuff like that, you see. So now, when you control the inside, you control the outside. Yo. So one of these planets, right? Literally just, because each person is a planet as well. Each person you cross is a planet, and some people are aware because they're light. You're light beings. Everybody you cross is a light. Everyone you pass is a light. So you gotta know how to control them, because by controlling these lights, by controlling these planets, you control these people. And bruh, my job, but chosen ones, know your role, know your environment, because you're a part of me too. Literally, like I'm an incarnation of the sun. You are too. Just because your zodiac sign is different than mine, don't mean you're not cut from the same sun, because it's all light. It's just that you reflect. You're a reflection of me. Basically, you're still me, but you have a color. See what I'm saying? But you bounce, and the reason you bounce is because you chose to bounce to create this reality. Because, see, let me explain your zodiacs for you. See, if you, let's say you're Cancer, you're a part of the same light body, but you chose to be a part of that planet, so we could actually co-create this reality. Because without you choosing to bounce on that planet and come and reflect in here, right, there would be, like, this illusion wouldn't exist without you making that choice. So it doesn't mean I'm any greater than you or less than you, you're more than me. No, you just made a choice to do that so we can have this experience. That's why you're still here. So you play an important role. See what I'm saying? But you see, the whole thing is whacked up. So we gotta take the whole thing and twist it. This video went from north to south to east to west, and the ones literally, and the ones who are aware of it and actually hiding it from the world are evil motherfuckers, bro. Some real bad stars. But it's supposed to have happened. The reason everything is playing out the way it's playing out with the whole pandemic, the division, the separation, and all this thing, it's because we forgot ourselves. we got so comfortable being in the 3D, right, guys? Check it out. We got so motherfucking comfortable being in this 3D world that we literally left it up to Saturns and all these other planets to take control of the whole ship, right? To literally take control over the whole ship, to the point where they actually start experimenting on themselves and to try to control the whole thing. They, keep in mind, right? They, because we've been so comfortable. They forgot that we're all a part of the same thing. They actually start to say, what are we? What is this whole thing? They literally start getting all these weird, how do I say, thoughts of science and dissecting and figuring out what world we live in and all this shit, forgetting the real whole truth. Because the only reason this happened is because, fuck it, I gotta walk in the center of this bitch. Everybody just literally circling me, coming in. So okay, wait, let me break something on. But fuck it, let me just keep going. So because we got comfortable, right? And we forgot about ourselves. They forgot because we're only as strong as each other. So we're a part of a huge mind. So because we flunked out and we fucking, well, flunked out, there you go, that's a cool ass word. Because we fucked up and got, how do I say, so low and basically so lost, we started to divide up each other and create religions and all these huge separations, right? And to the point where we became lost. But now my job, my personal job, I chose to stay at like the headquarters, right? This was a sacrifice, but somebody had to have done it, right? That's why they call him, oh Christ, oh. So one day a man will spawn again with so-called angels, right? Basically just light beings, light bodies will come back down here. Man, that's a lot of information. Thank you. We need this. We'll spawn back down here, right? To wake everybody up after the transition of Aquarius. Because it's all planned. It's like we have to take a break from everything, but it's all scheduled and it's all planned. And take a break and we come back. These beings will come back down here, spread this message, and it's gonna be a whole prophecy and a whole transition. Because the transition is just the transition in the sky. And we have to make a huge scene out of it until we wake up again. Man, I'm tired, bro. I just delivered a fucking decade's worth of information in this video, bro. I am not good. So that's me breaking down the zodiac in some way, shape, or form, getting you to understand yourself again. Keep in mind, you have to lose yourself to find yourself, and you are never lost. Yo, this thing, right? And the cool, and you know what ended up happening is we became so fucking lost. We literally started to create little black holes and portals of different dimensions and realities, lower forms of light, doing our magic on a really little scale. Like it's like everything we're doing is so minuscule compared to what we're actually about to transition into. This coming transit. In the May. Well, at the beginning of spring, whatever you want to call it, when the sun is born again. And I'm here. My guys, I am here. You don't know. IO, input, output, you don't know, bro. Yo, I've been waiting for this bitch, bro. I've been waiting for this bitch. Just, oh my god, I've been waiting for this shit, bro. Don't know, Unity.